Hello everyone, and this is the start to a brand new series here on the Goblin Traders YouTube channel. My name is Lane. We're going to be doing a weekly tournament results for Digimon. I know deck lists are hard to come by. We're going to grab our top 8 from the weekly tournaments we've been having so you guys can find some list. And if you have any questions, put them in the comment section down below. So this is for the tournament that we held on the 21st. We got Dustin's purple list here that leans a little more into the Lilithmon and options that are running big on Lilith and Piedmon and no Beelzebon in this list. In 7th, we have Nathan's mono blue Omnimon list. This is from the 1.0 and just trying to get some upgrades in here. I think he threw in some yellow there for Shikakumon, which I think is a nice little spice, but just moving that mono blue Omnimon from 1.0 to 1.5. And since I do got to fit in 8 decks here, if you ever need to pause just to see the deck list, and if you can't see because of glare or some different pictures, if you can't see the picture because of glare or some different things, just comment down below and I'll get you the full list, or the ones that you can't see, I guess. In 6th place, we got Dax with it looks like blue Impale-Dramon with that Omnimon on the top end. I think this is a really good list going forward. This has Dino Beamon, has the Impale-Dramon. I think this deck is probably the cousin to the Rookie Rush, being able to go on the top end. This deck's probably be able to fight more of the black blocker that probably this deck struggles with, but I think it loses that advantage to yellow as well. So you're leaning more to go over the black, but then you're more susceptible because you're in the late game with yellow, where they're very good against to be able to get rid of your things. In 5th place, we got myself with Shine Greymon yellow. I'll just take the picture straight from True Champion Steven and tag his channel below. I got it straight from him. I trust his results. This deck performed very well. One of my losses was to a really cool Mastamon deck that we'll talk about in a little bit, and then a red deck that was able to turn more in their Rookie Rush, not getting their top. So nothing crazy there, just the normal Shine Greymon stuff. In 4th place, we got Harley with his looks like a 4-color Rookie Rush build. Looks like a Commandramon, I think. And is that a Candlemon? It looks like this is your normal green-blue Rookie Rush with some spicy spice added in. You got the 2 puppets, you got the 4 Hammer Sparks there. It looks like this deck's not running the usual flower cannons. That may just be because of availability at the store. But I think that Puppet Pummel, I think, is over there in the corner. I think that's a really spicy number as well. In 3rd place, we got Moran with Mono Green Sarosmon. I think with this deck, I think people are trying to get in its time to, right before the deck gets restricted here on the 1st, getting able to play with these soon-to-be restricted cards. We all know the deck's extremely good. I think it has a great, yellow Shine Greymon matchup. I think this deck, especially with Boncho Stingmon, is very, very good, and I think it's still good after the restricted cards on the 1st. So this is where the spicy number is. Justin went undefeated in the first 4 rounds. Then in round 5, we let 1st and 2nd place battle it out for the 1st place pack. So Justin, who went undefeated in the normal 4 rounds, but coming up short, getting 2nd in the overall tournament, with the super spicy Mastamon list. This is the one that cracked my face. If you see the yellow sleeves behind the cards, that means that they were borrowed, I think, from me, and then had to give it back after. So that's just adding the additional number. What happened with me? I had 2 security left. He had 2 Chimeramons, was able to play that Mastamon to get that off the top, double attack in, was great. I think this list is really fun. I haven't seen a lot of lists that got some on. I think the Wizardmon's really cool. I think the Piedmon may just become another Mastamon, but I think Piedmon here is very good as well. So I think this is a deck going forward, could be a real spicy one that we haven't really seen much in the meta. I've seen some videos and seen some results from some people, but not really crazy big. So maybe this is something cool going forward. And then in 1st place, we got Lee with the Shine Greymon list. Lee has been running yellow, I think, almost every single week, and then getting that Shine Greymon, just running this deck into the ground because it's just so good. And like I said, if you can play the same list over and over, eventually you'll learn it, and then you can learn to play against those other decks. That's exactly what's happening here. Those javelins in the top right corner are really sweet. I'm really big on the Glorious Burst. I know everyone split on the Kyrie and the starter TK number. I think this is close to a stock good Shine Greymon list as you can get. And looks like here we covered all 8 lists pretty quickly. I didn't want to drag this video on. Like I said, if you have any questions, let me know in the comments section. I try to every week post our tournament results. We've been having some pretty good sized tournaments here. If there's any deck you want me to go more in depth about, please let me know in the comment section below, and I'll see you next week with our next tournament results.